Good morning, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with Klarenbach Research. Today is October the 10th, 2024, and I want to talk about red lentils. The last few days, I've been getting some calls and text messages about red lentils, and Braden reached out to me yesterday. And what I'll do today is I'll share with you today what I shared with Braden yesterday. Now, the best way for me to do that is through the member area of our website. So once I'm logged in, I'll go down and select red lentils, and you can see here the red lentil page comes up. And our sentiment is neutral over the next 4 weeks and bearish on the longer term time frame. Now, I'll provide further explanation why that is in a few minutes. We'll scroll down the website here. I'll just find the updated site. This is a long-term Klarenbach price index, deliver Saskatchewan plant price. And you can see this trend line here, which probably should be a different color, and I'll update that in the future. But that is the average price trend, for the last, 25 years. So it's interesting. We're trading below that trend line right now. And interestingly enough, I think this is more of a conversation piece than anything else. But, just notice how this trend line has acted as, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. And we'll see what happens now in the future. I don't particularly put much weight into this trend line, but nonetheless, it's a great conversation piece, if nothing else. So this is again, our weekly chart here, and you can see how the price has been finding support at that 28.30 cent level. Now, we identified this maybe 2 years ago as anticipating that the price would come down and retest this previous resistance level, this previous breakout, which often happens in all commodities and stocks and bonds, etc., cryptocurrencies also. So that's what happened. It took a while. It took a while to get down here, but here it is, and we're finding support at that level as anticipated. So, we turned bullish there a week or so ago on red lentils, and we're switching to neutral right now. Here's the reason why, is I have this previous support level up here at 34 cents. And, depending on who you're talking to, you're seeing 32, 33 cents for red lentils delivered to the plant. So interestingly enough, I anticipate that to act as some sort of resistance level. The moving averages are right in line with that, 34 cent level too, 33, 34 cent level. So, as a technical analyst, I look for these levels of previous support to act as resistance, and moving averages also provide those support and resistance levels. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. Resistance at 34 is where I'm not issuing a sell signal yet, but keep an eye on this and manage your risk accordingly. If you like that 34 cents, you're likely profitable at 34 cents. So consider selling at resistance, as that is a good strategy, but make the trade your own and use your own initiative, your own risk management there. This is the logarithmic chart, and I prefer drawing trend lines on logarithmic charts. And you can see here, I drew this trend line. This goes back to 2020. You can see where this, this trend line, we drew it on the support levels, on the lows, and 1, 2, 3, it tested it 3 times. And then it broke. Now, it's commonly what happens. Trend lines get tested 3 times, and then they often break. And there's a reason for that, is the sellers become exhausted, the buyers become exhausted, and they just, they lose out to the sellers. So what happens again, too, and these trend lines get broken, they often get retested. So the price will come down, break below the trend line, come back up, retest that trend line, and often is what we anticipate will happen. They'll be finding some sort of resistance there, some more selling, and the price will come down lower following the direction of the trend. So I'm neutral because why? We're right up against, right near this area that I've identified as resistance. So I have to be neutral until we get above 34 cents. Why am I bearish? Well, look at the longer term moving averages. The price is below the longer term moving averages. We just recently got back above the 10. We're testing the 20-week right now. and the longer term trend is down. So therefore I have to respect the trend. I have to be bearish on the longer term time frame. So a little bit of a mixed bag of nuts. We were bullish, got up to close to resistance, became neutral, but we're still bearish on the longer term time frame. My name is Trent Klarenbach. It's going to be a great day in Saskatoon. Life's good.